Mm. At the BB Bros 3 can I have a shout out? And at Jose Maria 8724 said, sure. Sounds great. Shouting you out. BRB. I forgot that was not on mute. Alright. At Jose Maria 8724, shout it out. The B Bros 3. And laughed out loud a bit, pretty much. Double shout out. Can we hit more of a multiplier on that one? Multiplication can be such a fun time. Okay, here's that part. I'm looking forward to getting some fluoride mouthwash so I don't have to worry about keeping this order of floss, then rinse, then brush. And Jose Marie 8724 said, Becky, what are we doing here? Oh, it's Halloween and I'm getting ready for my day. That's pretty much it. That's why it says Becky828 is getting ready live. Could be fun. Get a few chats in before I have to get going. Alright. Also, self-care time is a good thing to do. And a great thing to practice and learn if you don't already got it down. I'm kind of nut about teaching. Funny what's teachable. Okay, that being said, this right here is the Aquasonic Black Series. Fun. It's available on Amazon. It's pretty fun. I did a whole live going over this. I want to say like 6 months ago. Anyway. An unboxing slash first impressions. Today, I'm just trying to get ready. It's Halloween and I'm like, let me try to do it kind of big. We'll see how that works. Alright. I like to put it on as much as possible first so it doesn't fall off too fast. BRB. Mm-hmm. check on all that. 3 of 3. Big old check. Alright, there's that. I didn't just run into face right after. I got some Cetaphil. This is great. This is great because it's not just good for sensitive skin, but keeps my eyes from screaming at me. I used to love some Neutrogena, but it messed my eyes up too much. At Chunk Squad? I know, right? What's going on with my face? No, but you certainly don't know how to not be a jerk. Maybe you should work on that. And you think my face is looking kind of off now? You should just scroll back last year sometime. Jerk. I bet you're like the rage at parties with that attitude. You must get all the invites. I was like, oh yeah, that's the dude who I like to hang out with. He's not a total butt. He's the best, coolest person ever. All right. And then straight on to hair. Well, we're already getting kind of wet. Okay. Okay. Oh. Chunk Squad said sorry. Sure. At Aubrey's name, 8344 you're very grateful. Thank you. And at Chunk Squad said, I'm sorry, I thought you were swollen. No, sir. You're just being a jerk. And at Chunk Squad said, you're pretty. I'm sorry, bye. Sure. Alrighty, next up, I put on some deodorant real quick. Ooh, let's get this part going. Okay. Okay, rocking Evanescence. You guys probably are new, but I started off since the very first Sunday of October. This year, and I think last year too, I do dancing. That's one of the major things I do here, improv dancing. And we featured, me, Fallen by Evanescence. So, couldn't resist the opportunity to wear my Evanescence shirt today on Halloween. Alright. Maybe next year I can do it big, but for right now, I think this is going to be a fun time. Originally, this vest and pants combo I was planning to use for birthday week back in August, but my boyfriend surprised the heck out of me with some other thing that I ended up wearing, which was quite fun. Very surprised. Uh, you can scroll back a bit if you were interested to know what that looked like. So this works perfectly great for Halloween. Basically, I was asking for a hat to match this, that for birthday week in August, that last week of August. And ended up with a hat plus a bonus. All right, BRB. Okay. So, hair time. Got to figure out how to work this in a way that makes sense for when it's on. I know it's supposed to be on all day. At EIA official? Not sure what you mean. Okay. That's probably fine. Why not? Okay. So next up, figure out here. I was gonna just leave it the same old, but it's Halloween. Come on. Let's just not. Let's do something fun. Okay, so here is my sweet brush, my sweet cone, and see if I'm like, oh, what do I do with that? There it is. Okay, mirror two just in case we need it. All right. Okay. I am on the clock, so I do need to try to hurry it up. I don't know if Alexa knows the time when the network's off. Okay. I definitely watch on, so that's good. At my family memory. Oh, my family. Oh, that's cute. At my family memories, come be a par 8014. Say hi. Hello. That's a really cool name. Okay, what are we doing today? Another question. Okay. I like the bottle because it's a nice, fun, steady stream of water. Sometimes you don't want to just have water in your hands and put it on, especially when your hair starts to do falling out time. I don't know about you, but falling out time. I always say, well, why get a pet when I do my own shedding? But lately I'm like, kind of interested in the idea of having a pet. I already got this cat thing, so hey, maybe I should just get a cat. I was kind of maybe sort of having a cat, but then not. So maybe I'll just actually get a cat. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, I don't mind having cat visiting time. As in they come to visit with me. We'll see. I don't know. That's a whole other thing. All right. Okay, water, water, water. Water, water, water. I swear, my mouth last year was way worse. But I've been actually trying to be responsible since the start of 2025 and finally go to a dentist, and I did, and so a lot of that is now not a thing anymore. But I swear, everybody's a freaking critic. All right. One more. Ooh, I got on the floor. So fun. Oh, horror nights. Ooh. All right. Ooh. All right. Ooh. Ow. Okay. So, just look. Okay. Next is what makes sense for this hat. I could try that. That would make sense. Let's see if it holds up though. I like to experiment. Hashtag scientist. I think scientific method is a great thing just to use in general. I think people who are like, hey, I'm only going to do that if I'm actually a scientist are kind of missing out. Okay. Or, oh, that was just some boring thing I learned in school. I don't need that. Actually, it's really helpful. Especially when you got decisions you got to try to make. Ooh-wee. I don't know. People think it's so set in their ways. They're just like, oh, I tried this one thing. Ah, that's fine. That's what I'm going to do forever. What? You don't even know if that's a good method, though. You just know it's the one you know. That don't make no sense. Okay. There could be a better method. If you don't test it out, how the heck do you really know that? Well, sanity check as you would. Okay. We're in a computer science expression. I see there's nothing wrong. Getting some sanity checks. Ooh, alright. That's the thing. You gotta be honest with that kind of thing. And a lot of people just don't or can't be honest with themselves. Okay. Next. Detangle. Okay. So, you gotta do what you can to pull apart. It's not all just in your... Again, my preference is detangling comb. It tends, especially for thick-ish hair, curly hair, to have the least amount of damage to your hair. But I get it. Some people love their little spiky brush thing. I guess. But that just seems like it's better for like thinner hair. But if it's anything that's mid thickness and beyond, that just doesn't make any sense. But when you throw curls in the mix, that just, I don't get it. I do not get it. Like, this is hair falls out. Fine. But hair getting pulled out, damage time, I don't understand. In a way, you're just making your own problem. But again, like I said, some people, they just get stuck in what they got stuck in. And there's not really any changing, even if it might be a better solution. It's the one they're used to, so that's what they're going to keep it doing. So I guess... Alright. So then, like I said, smoothing comb, but not for the whole thing. The top, the end. But as far as the length goes, detangling, in my case, detangling comb. Now always keep a trash can nearby if you happen to be a shedder like I am. Oh, and I cut my hair on stream, what, like 3 months ago? That was something. Oof. But it's been growing back pretty nice. I'm so happy it's easy to put in a ponytail. But they do come in handy, the short parts, for some makeshift bangs from time to time. But I don't know if I'm going to be rocking that today. We'll see what happens. See, my plan is start with something, and if we can get it, we got it. If not, whatever ends up, as long as it's not terrible. I mean, if terrible is the best, then okay. But at least I made every effort to make it not terrible. Alright. Now I'm going to add some deep conditioner time. Leave-in conditioner time. Love me some mixed chicks. Oh, in case you're interested, this is a Paul Mitchell detangling comb. It rubbed off, but that's who makes these, Paul Mitchell. I can't remember who makes the brush or the smear comb. I just know when I was like a teenager, I heard great things about Paul Mitchell. So I tried it out, and so far it's been pretty nice. Great way to detangle nice. Alright. A little more of this. Comes in. Not too cakey or anything. It smells really good. And it does a pretty good job of holding, but I'm glad I have some gel. That does help. Alright. Next. More water. Alright, next side. So what you always want to do is, in my experience anyway, start at the root, go down to the tip. Tends to be, if there's any kind of issues, it tends to be midway. So root, take as easy as possible. Go down to tip. If you have to redo some things, like, it's cool, not a problem. Okay. Next. And then as you get those tangles out, it's easier to go pull it through without too much trouble. So as far as your stop condition, that kind of just depends on what works for you. If it's a certain level of smoothness or a certain level of hair you're looking for. But eventually you get to your stop. I got a bit of a combination going, technically. Smoothness and hair. And frankly, that's good. Also, I'm on the clock, so gotta remember that part. Okay. A little more water. Smooth that down. A little more of this. Alright. Okay. So, smoothing out the front now. which usually, in my case anyway, it causes some things to kind of tingle up a bit. So that's why it's totally fine to go and do repeats as necessary. Okay. So go back, see what got changed up, and fix that. Nothing wrong at all. Having to go revisit species. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So I always like to get that baseline figured out first. Okay, check. Looks pretty good. Okay, then some mixed chicks gel. Looks pretty nice. Sounds great. Alright, look that in. Alright. That's good. Okay, so then there's a few parts that look like they could use a little bit more of the leave-in conditioner. Alright. Yeah, technically speaking, the number one way you want to be able to do hair care is hands. But if it's too tangled to do that, detangling. So now that we're in a situation where tangles are not really a thing, we're going to take hand time, especially now that we're putting product in. Okay. That was good. Put in some fresh gel. Alright, next step. So the idea is I need something that makes sense for when I wear this hat. That seems good. Alright, next up. Update time. With the hair being all wacky like this, it is challenging part. Oh, at Plaza O Plomo -X10 says, have a good day. Thank you so much. Please do the same. Okay. So, we're just going to leave that like that. gonna use a smoothing brush. Just move it up. I'm gonna do what I can to get it in hand. And then at Nina Roberts H11 says happy Halloween. Thank you. Happy Halloween to you also. I hope you enjoy it. This is such a fun day of the year. I made sure to choose the school to work today that it's likely going to be a fun day. Because I just want a nice fun day. There's been too many boohoo days this year. And last year was oof, all the way. Woo wee. Okay. So pretty much you just hold and tease and hold and just, you know, ordinarily I'm not going to have teasing. But this is kind of teasing I can get behind. Okay. So again, it's kind of wacky, kind of wants to do what it wants to do, so we'll see if I can lock this in without too much trouble. And again, since I am trying to incorporate a hat, I don't want to, oh, and a ghost and a jack-o'-lantern. Thank you. So cute. Don't want to make it too hot. Okay. Okay, 2. Let's see if we can get a third one in some kind of way. Nope. Okay then. Okay, then while I'm holding it nicely, so I don't pull out what I just did, a little bit more detailing action. I think some people just don't realize how much of a process detailing is, so they think, oh, I'm just going to do like one thing and expect it to hold forever. It doesn't quite work like that with curly hair, in my experience. You do have to multi-stage your detangling. Okay, so then, all right, that's cute. I'll try to lock that in. Okay. So number 2. Trying to lock it in this way so I don't pull out the other one by accident because I don't really have time to keep putting in the same thing. Okay, and then I have to pull up. So we got a little bump. Okay. Not too bad. That totally works. Okay. So let me just tidy up a bit. Got hair everywhere. Because I'll be shutting it up. What can I say? I'm a big old shutter. I don't know if it's the stress. Whatever the reason. It's all good. Just clean it up nice. Okay. Smoothing time. That's why you want something that's smoothing and detangling. At least, again, in my case, curly hair. Gotta get a little system going there. Okay. Okay, cool. That looks great. Wonderful and beautiful. Okay. Next up is just do some finishing touches time. Give me a little bit more water. Patting it in. Take my little spray bottle. Spray it up. So one of the great things about this particular bottle is it's still spraying even though I'm not holding it. So that gives you a chance to spray nice and then get a little smoothing time in with your hand while the water's still going. That is very handy, I'd say. So for this part of things, especially handy. Oh yes. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's looking good. Now just a little additional product. I'll just get a bit more water in my hand. Put some product in there. Since now we're on the overall part of things. I kind of got the water out of my hand, so I'm just going to put my water in after I put the product in. And notice how creamy that is. And you just kind of tease in with your fingers. Okay. Alright. Check this. This is looking good. That's also working okay. Let's see. And that's also good. So, not too bad. Great, great, great. Okay. Get a little hair gel. Unfortunately, I ran out of the hair silk, so can't quite do all the way I'd like. But hey, this is still markedly improved compared to what I was rocking yesterday. Yeah, it did take extra time, but I think it's pretty good. So just do something fun for Halloween. Why not? Definitely could use a pick-me-up. So hopefully this day works out to be in that. Really hard to say, but hopefully. Okay, next. One. Two. All right. Trying to see if I got any hair still left over. I don't think so. I think I got a little more. Yes. Let's go. Halloween hair still time. I love this. It's nice, shimmery. It does a real good job of keeping your hair nice and just sparkly action. Super cute. Okay, so you just put any tease around your hands. You try to do smoothing with your hands. If it doesn't seem like that's going to be enough, then you use your smoothing brush in my case, or comb. But in this case, I tend to go for, oops, I just got a little bit more. Okay, that looks like it's done for hair. Yes. Okay, those guys away. Time check. Yeah. Okay, never enough time. Okay, next up, because it is Halloween, I might not be able to do this every week like I was trying to do at the start of the year, but it is Halloween, so let me just do something quick. Okay, so back to face. Oh, before I do that, I gotta take a little break. I'll be right back. At Sophia Last channel dash E2B said, hi, where is she? And then said hi, and then what happened? I had to go get some privacy time for a bit there. Sorry. Okay, next up, face bonus, I guess. Not this part, but the one after this part. I usually do a good, oh, this is a Vino face moisturizer. I like it. You don't need a lot. It's got SPF. This thing is years old, and the SPF seems like it's still doing a good job. Like several years old. Yeah, it's not too oily or anything like that. And I think it's a natural thing. I'm not really sure. But I definitely like it. And there's no like smell that's like messing anything up. Huh? At Benny to Marble 8890 says, good morning. Good morning to you. Yo, sounds familiar. All right. I feel like it's been a bit. All right. So, baseline, I usually just do a nice little, Burt's Bees lip balm, I think. All weather. Yeah. Moisturizing lip balm. Also having some SPF. This one's 15 and the other one's 15 also. I find that super helpful. At Vinny DeMarble 890 said, are on your way to work. Have one feeling. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Please do the same. Yeah, I gotta go to work real soon. Whew. Hopefully it's gonna be a fun, great, wonderful day for all of us. That would be good. Okay, so makeup time. Real quick though, I gotta get going. Gee, the whiz, I'd be so slow. I mean, just in general. All right. It's Halloween. Whoa. Let's go. This is an eyebrow pencil. Ordinarily, I'm totally okay with my eyebrows. They're nice and fine and pretty fine. Love it, actually. But hey, it's Halloween. Might as well be a little dramatic. I didn't realize this when I was doing my graduation last year. I kept thinking there was just one and it was the brush and it did both things and it didn't. So I was like really like lost. But then I realized, oh, there's the bottom part. You're supposed to apply. Ah, it fell out. That's a shame. You're supposed to apply with the bottom part. I think that's all of it too. I don't think there's any more left. Well, all right then. That's it for that. Who knows when I'm going to be able to buy more. Oh well, at least I got enough for today. So leave it like that. But I'm just going to do brushing. That'd be funny if I left it like that. Because it's like automatic, like, huh? All day long. Okay. That looks alright. Dang, that's a shame. Now that's the eyebrow pencil and the eyeliner pencil that I broke before I got a chance to use the whole thing. I'm just too good at being bad. Can't really put it any other way. That's funny. Oh, alright. This is Maybelline? Yeah, Maybelline Super Stay 24 Hour. I wear a mask, so I'm like, let me see. I got this originally for my graduation, and I'm like, I gotta wear a mask when I run on camera pretty much and inside, so I gotta get something that's gonna be able to stick on my face, even with the mask, or where even if it went off, enough of it stays on where it's not, or it's still noticeable. Okay, there's that. Okay. it's Halloween, so I can go a little more dramatic. I think I'm allowed. Ordinarily, I'm trying to just keep it super basic at work, but let's drama it up a little. But quickly, I gotta get going. I'm so late. I swear. I'm just going so slow. Okay, next. Hold on. I'm looking like, where's my lip stuff? It's here on this other side. Gee. I don't think anything is left. Okay, cool. Best I can do is best I can do. Try to fill that in with a little lip liner. Okay, next. CoverGirl Blush 510 Iced Plum. Gonna drum it up. Hopefully next year I'll have like some Halloween makeup, but this works for today. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta remember someone's just gonna automatically come off on the mask. All right, I rub it in, but that's what the mask is gonna do. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay, so that's makeup, that's hair. Oh, okay. I gotta add a little pop with the eyes time. This is Maybelline Sky High mascara. Pretty good. Got my nose. Okay. Okay. That works out okay. Maybe a little more on the bottom. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna use a Q-tip. I don't want to have all the time, remember? And I'm not gonna worry about doing all of them. Just a little something fun. Oh, I forgot. All right. Okay, there's that one. And then just a little book that. All right, that's pretty nice. Okay. Oh, this is Alnay Intense Eye Color Shadow Palette. What I like is they have them specific to the color of eyes you have. And in this case, this is 030 Hazels. That's the ones I got. So that's really cool. I used to use a different product. They stopped having those for some reason. All right, so there's that. Okay, so now I'm just cleaning up what I can. Does it make sense? Can't be too particular. You know, I cut with the finger, and then after a while, it's like, you just kind of need to use a paper towel. Okay, cool. That seems good. All right. This one needs to go. Tidy up time. Do a hat check real quick. Okay, looking good. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Okay, tidy up time. Making sure things are in places. This, I gotta get out the door time in just a little bit. All right. Okay, that looks good in here. All right, that can stay there for now. Huh? Oh, okay. Thank you at Whitero Wilson 317. Okay. All right, so we got this, we got that. This. Okay. So, kitchen. Just as real quick time. Go time. Oh no. It's so late. Naughty. But all in all, Halloween. Got to do a little dress up for Halloween today. I can't even say the last time I did that. I think I was still a teenager. That was probably it. Huh. Oh dang. That's a shame. They were talking on the radio. They were saying that this year a lot of adults are like doing it for Halloween, like doing it big. I'm like, I can understand why. One, it was so fun, and two, things are so miserable this year. So kind of nice to just be like, oh, I want to just have a little fun. That was a fun thing. Let me do that. It was pretty fun. All right. Shake, put. Keep it going. Okay. All right. So ordinarily I'll be thanking everybody, but I don't really have the time to do that today. Oh, but I can say thank you at Sophie Roblox channel. So sorry that my timing was so bad that when you were here I had to go take a break. But I had to go take a break. It was just a good time, I thought. My apologies. I am really good at having bad timing, so it's not exactly a new thing. Okay, so everything. Oh, and I gotta pack my. Let's not forget my lunch thinking I have it. That's not fun. I do that too much. Okay, let me get my lunch back. Off. Okay, today is the left day. So ice pack time. Alright. Load up my lunchtime. Thankfully I already prepped it yesterday. I had enough good sense to do that. Alright. For sure that's lunch pack time. Okay. Good. That's a check. Alright, so that's back in. My go to work stuff is pretty much ready. Alright. Nice. Okay, cool. So let's close this out. And switch that back to strict power strict power plan. And last checks real quick, make sure that I have everything where it's supposed to be for this stage. Okay, cool. It does seem like that is good. Okay, so in review, we did a little prep for today. Everything I could on camera, of course. So, a little teeth time, a little face time, a little hair time. This is what I'm wearing today for Halloween. That. Rocking my Evanescence today. Then got some makeup time in. Came out pretty good, I'd say. Not too bad. Probably when I do the mask time, some of this will rub off, but not all of it is the point. I don't know how long that lipstick's going to stay on, but whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to get on going on over to my work. So I got to head off the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So thank you very much to everybody who I already said, and thank you to anyone who I may have missed, and thank you to anyone who might check this out in the future. Stranger things have happened, and whenever, wherever, however, whatever, just make the most of it. That's the most important part. Happy Halloween. Woo. Bye-bye.